Hey everyone, welcome back to Get Your Game On, the channel dedicated to immersive gaming experiences. We're going to start a new segment on the channel today, and we're going to call it Game Room. And it's just going to be me playing some of my favorite games. I hope you enjoy it. Since we're releasing this on Halloween, I couldn't think of a better title than 7 Days to Die. This is one of my guilty pleasures. As you can see, I have a few hours in this game. And we've been playing this for a number of years, me and my battle buddies Daryl and Dave. We started, I think, around Alpha 15, so there's many years of gameplay in these hours. But I absolutely love this game, and we really enjoy it. So I'm going to share with you some of the settings. We play a little different than most people, I would assume. The biggest thing that we do is we play in Iron Man mode. And in Iron Man mode, basically if any one of us dies, we basically delete the server and start all over. So that makes it pretty challenging. That's where a lot of those hours have come from. It also inspires teamwork because you don't want any of your friends to die. So let's go through the settings really quick. So Battle Buddies, this is the game we play. And what we've been trying to do is we've been trying to get to day 100. And our settings are a little different than standard. We crank the difficulty up. It's all the way on insane. And then the big thing that we have changed here is we actually make it possible that any day could be a Horde night. So you could have a Horde night on the first day you spawn into the game, and you can even get back-to-back Horde nights. I think our record is 4 Horde nights back-to-back. And basically what it does is it picks a random day anywhere from the next night out to 7 days later, and that's going to be your next Horde night. And then once you have the next Horde night, it does that again and again and again. So we have our persistent profiles, and then in advanced, we've disabled the loot respawn because in a zombie apocalypse, who's going to be coming and restocking the shelves? Nobody. So that's disabled. So once you loot something, it's gone for the rest of the game. We've bumped airdrops out to every 7 days to make it a little tougher, but we do have airdrops marked on. That way, whoever the plane happens to fly over doesn't have to spend the time to, mark where it lands and say, hey, here's where the airdrop is. So that's one little thing we've got on. And then in multiplayer, we don't do a lot with multiplayer. We do have the party XP range out to 10,000 so that everybody shares in any XP from kills in the game. So we're going to fire this game up, and I'm going to give you a tour of our battle base. Alright, so here we are in 7 Days to Die, and I'm in my trusty old gyrocopter, and I'm going to bring you around our base. We're going to start with an aerial view. And what we did was we actually started with the basketball court, and that's where we've built. You see our base kind of coming into view now. And the main base is built over the top of the court itself, and then over the garage area, we actually built a little bit of a landing strip. So I'll bring us in. Here we are in a nice clear morning. And come in for a landing here. On the runway. And there we go. So we'll go ahead and just give you a little tour here. So what we have done is we have this little landing strip, and we have our garage where we keep our cars and our bikes. Every once in a while we'll get a zombie spawning in here, so you kind of got to be ready for that. We've got the pathway here so we can actually kill any zombies that might be trying to get into the base. We've got the nice door here. And you can see those are all our vehicles. So this base has been warned. You can see it's day 92. And we are trying to get to day 100. So this video, I'm just going to kind of give you a tour of the base. And then the next video will actually show you how it works. We're going to try to get to day 100. And then we'll show you the Horde night, whatever night that happens to be after day 100. So again, it's set randomly, so we don't know when it'll be for sure, but there will be one. So these are some designs that we came up with. This is our kind of our entrance way to keep the zombies from being able to get to us. We'll start down here. What we've done is we've actually built this on the basketball court, and these legs are actually basically a 3x3 leg. It's a center block, but then there's plates on the sides of the block, and then we've got the corner pillars or corner poles going up each leg. So even though that looks like a skinny one block leg, it's actually a 3x3 block leg, and it works pretty good. We also have our electric fences, which helps keep the zombies from being able to just continuously pound on the legs. The electric fences are scattered around each leg. And you'll see we have colors painted on these. And that's so on Horde Night, if you know, a cop or some other special zombie comes in, we can call it out real easy. Say red leg or purple leg or yellow leg. So that gives us the ability to mark the zombies a lot quicker than going, you know, left, right, south, whatever. You just call out the color there. And let's go ahead and take you into the base. So this is a wood ladder. That way if the zombies get too crazy, they'll probably knock it out, and it'll keep them from coming up. And we do this drawbridge design because then you can basically keep the zombies from having any chance at getting to the base. So on Horde Nights, we simply raise the two drawbridges here, and then we raise the drawbridge here. Now, on a normal base, when we don't have an airstrip or something, we typically just build that tower, and then we have the drawbridge. And that's pretty much all that we mess with. We don't deal with the second drawbridge over there. We have lights all around, so everything's lit up nice at night. And now let's take you inside. So inside you can see, here you go. This is home sweet home. We've got all our amenities. We've kind of built you know, our specific drawers. That's all of our medicals. And then over here we have our food supply. So this is all the food that's been already done. These are the food ingredients for making more food. See our gun safe here. We got ample supplies there, and all our ammo up top. And you want to keep a lot of ammunition on hand when you do this, because if you get back-to-back Horde Nights, it gets rough. Up here is just kind of a lookout. I think I saw some birds hanging out there. So there were birds flying in the distance. So this is just a way you can kind of get an eye on here. We also have some of our wiring going up here. And then come over to this side, and you can see where we've put our solar bank. So we've got the solar bank, goes over to the battery. So that's good for power. Go back down here for you guys. And then when it's time to fight, we've made this little walkway out here. Yep, there are definitely some birds here. Little walkway out here to kind of give us a way to fight down. If we need to, you can shoot through these bars. And that works really good. Boy, this could get fun. Let's see what we've got here. Come here, turkey. Sorry, vulture, not a turkey. Alright. Well, we'll give them time to come back in. Alright, so on Horde Night, when we're actually fighting, that's the switch for the electric fences. Anytime you're looting, you want to turn that off. But what we've built here is a kind of a battle deck here. So from here you can see out. You see we got a wolf out there. So we can shoot out from here, but then we can jump down here, and this wall here keeps the cops from seeing us and spitting on us. So we spend most of the time fighting from this level, and then if we have to get some birds or anything up higher, we can jump up there and do that. So let's give you an idea of how these electric fences work. Looks like those birds are getting close. I'm going to come out here, and where's that wolf at? There's the wolf. I'll go ahead and get this wolf over here. So you can pretend that's a zombie. He'll come in here, and then you can see he basically gets zapped. And the same thing basically happens with the zombies when they're attacking. And then you just drop them like that. So that works out. Now, very important, when you jump down here, do not touch the electric fences because they will get you. And then this is just a simple, quick jump up. If somebody happens to fall, they at least have a chance to get back up. And again, we made that out of wood, so if the zombies are really congregating there, they're likely to knock that out, and it'll stop them from being able to get up here. So those are the only two ways to get into this base, is that ladder right there and the drawbridge. And if the drawbridge is up, there's really no way to do that either. So let's go out here, and I'll show you the next part of our base. So you saw this is how we come up. That was the entrance. But what we have over here is another exit. And you can fight down here. It gets a little dangerous, but if anything explodes, like a bomb or anything, you're going to be in trouble. But more, this is so we can get downstairs. You saw the electric fences. Well, obviously, as they get used, the electric fences become damaged. So we needed a good way to be able to get to them without having to dig up the ground all the time. So you'll notice here, we've got this kill hallway here. And this is just in case the zombies happen to break through and get into the basement here. We can come down and basically attack them from this side or this side and try to weed them out so they can't get all the way through and up. Even if they do get up, we've got the drawbridge there, so they still can't get to us, but we definitely want to make it as possible as we can to clear them out. Then if you come in here, what you're going to see is these are all the electric fences that go over the legs, and it gives us access to basically repairing them before Horde Night without having to take anything out. So you just kind of, on Horde Night, you go around here and make sure everything's in good shape. And we've got basically each leg has its own setup to get to all the electric fence posts that are underneath the base itself. Now again, they can blow this stuff up, and it can be they can get down here if you get enough bombers, but worst case they're down here, we come out and weed them out, and absolute worst case, if they actually get through, break through this door and everything, they still can't get to our base. We can still protect ourselves there. So in a nutshell, that's our base design. It's our own creation. We really didn't copy anybody. I typically don't really watch YouTube videos of people playing 7 days because I don't want to steal any ideas. These ideas are kind of what we've developed over the years. So if you like this base, stay tuned for the next part. Again, the next part will cover how it works in a Horde Night. We're going to get to day 100, hopefully without dying. And just to prove to you that I wasn't lying about that, so you can see, here's my character sheet. Well, we'll go here. You can see we've got no deaths, so that's 0 deaths. And let's go to the playtime. You can see here, longest life, 114 hours. So that's the current life, and that's how many hours. So we have 0 deaths, and that's how we play this game. So hope you like this. Everyone have a very happy Halloween, and until next time, remember to get your game on.